Okay. Good afternoon and welcome to Pruitt Hall as we are getting set for West Alabama basketball today. We have a doubleheader. The women will tip off here at 2 p.m. and the men's game will follow at about 4 p.m., 30 minutes after the women's game concludes. But first we have the women's game. Lee University has made the trip down from Cleveland, Tennessee to Pruitt Hall here on the campus of West Alabama. In this GSC game, Lee comes into the game with a 14-3 overall record and a 7-2 record in GSC play. The West Alabama Tigers are 12-5 overall, and they are 6-3 in GSC play. Currently, West Alabama sits in 5th place in the conference, while Lee is in 3rd place. And we will go through the GSC standings here as Union, who the Tigers were supposed to play on Thursday night. That game was postponed, and it will be rescheduled. And we will let you know when it will be rescheduled. You can check uwaathletics.com for all the information about West Alabama athletics. And you can find when that game is rescheduled. You can find it on the website. And Union sits at 10-0 in first place. Valdosta State is 9-2 in GSC play, so they're in second place. Lee is 7-2 in GSC play. And West Florida is 8-3 in GSC play. And the Tigers will see them Thursday night down in Pensacola. West Alabama is in 5th place with a 6-3 GSC record. Delta State is in 6th place with a 7-5 GSC record. Montevallo is 5-7 in GSC play. Mississippi College is 4-6 in GSC play. Christian Brothers is 5-8 in GSC play. West Georgia is 3-6 in GSC play. Alabama Huntsville 2-8 in GSC play, and Auburn Montgomery is 1-8 in GSC play, and Shorter is 0-9 in GSC play. We are about 3 minutes from getting things going here at Pruitt, so we will now go over the starting lineups for both teams as we have those in. We'll go over Lee's starting lineups first, and tonight for Lee, they've got 3 guards starting and 2 forwards. At guard tonight for the Flames will be a 5'9" freshman out of Jamestown, Tennessee, number 2, Haley Johnson. And playing guard for the Flames tonight will be 5'10" sophomore out of Nashville, Tennessee, number 11, Allie Welfel. And at the third guard position tonight for the Flames will be the 5'7" senior out of Knoxville, Tennessee, number 33, Haley Schubert. And tonight for the Flames playing forward will be a 6' sophomore from Monticello, Florida, number 20, Cameron Grant. And at 6' senior from Jamestown, Tennessee, number 32, Hannah Garrett. And that's Lee's starting lineups. Lee is coached by head coach Marty Rowe. He's in his 18th season at Cleveland, Tennessee, and he's assisted by Jan Spangler, Kelly Kisser, Mindy Kisser, and Nakia Burks. The West Alabama Tigers starting lineup tonight will consist of 4 guards and 1 forward. And at forward tonight for the Tigers is going to be a 5'11" senior out of LaGrange, Georgia, number 1, Tasia Garrett Hammett. And at guard tonight for the Tigers, good to see her back in the lineup, is going to be Bria Dent, a 5'9" junior out of Birmingham, Alabama, number 2, Bria Dent. And playing guard will be a 5'9" senior out of Coleman, Alabama, number 4, Jada Golden. And also playing guard is going to be the 5'8" senior out of Montevallo, Alabama, number 5, Lauren Lilly. And the final guard position tonight will be played by a 5'7" junior out of Bloomingtown, Minnesota, number 25, Justina Butler. And Tigers are coached by head coach Rusty Cram, who's in his 8th season here in Livingston. And he is assisted by Veronica Ryan, Jeffrey Lovell, and Sydney Bozeman. And that is your West Alabama women's basketball starting lineup and Lee's starting lineup for tonight's game. We've got a good crowd here on hand, but there's still plenty of room for more people to come out and pack Pruitt ahead of today's GSC game between 2 of the top 5 teams in the conference. So we will take a short break as they have the national anthem here at Pruitt Hall. And when we come back, we will bring you tip-off here in Livingston, Alabama. You're listening to West Alabama Women's Basketball on SLY 104.9. Welcome back to Pruitt Hall as we are just moments away from getting things going here in this GSC play. Two of the top 5 teams in the GSC in women's basketball will be playing here as Lee University's made the trip down from Cleveland to play in this game against the West Alabama Tigers. Good to see Bria Dent back in the starting lineup for the Tigers as she missed the game at AUM with an injury. So good to see her back on the starting lineup tonight. As they announced Lee's starting lineup, Lee will be in their road maroon red jerseys with black numbers and white letters. And the Tigers will be in their home white jerseys with their red numbers and red letters.
And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your University of West Alabama Tigers.
And now they announce the starting lineups for the Tigers. We will look ahead at some of the other GSC games going on today in women's basketball. Already underway down in Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta State beating West Florida currently 38-20. That game just started the third quarter. And also underway in Carrollton, Georgia, West Georgia is hosting Mississippi College. And West Georgia currently leads that one 43-26. Excuse me, that's in men's basketball. And they just started the second half. And in women's basketball, Montevallo is hosting Christian Brothers. That game is scheduled for a 2 p.m. tip-off, so they will be underway shortly. And also going on is Union and Auburn Montgomery. That game was postponed, so they will not be playing. And Shorter and Alabama Huntsville was postponed. And Mississippi College and West Georgia will be tipping off after the men's game in Carrollton. And we're about to get underway here at Pruitt Hall as the head official brings the ball to center court. Tasia Garrett Hammett will be jumping for the Tigers. And it's going to be Cameron Grant jumping for Lee, and the tip-off is won and controlled by the Tigers. Dent driving in the lane, and she loses it on the way in, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Flame basketball. Lee inbounds the ball. Bring the ball up the court. It's Hannah Garrett. She gets it right side to Haley Hughes. And up top goes to Hannah Garrett. Garrett gets it left side to Schubert. Schubert drives in the lane. Her floater is up. No good. Rebound is controlled by Bria Dent. Dent gets it to Jada Golden. And the Tigers have the ball with 9:28 to play in the first quarter. Golden, top of the arc. Gets it left side to Butler. Butler on the left wing, inside to Tasia. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Flame basketball. Hannah Garrett bring the ball up Haley Schubert, and she gets it left side to Haley Hughes. Hughes throws it inside to Grant, who's in the block. She goes up, no good, gets her own rebound, and then it's going to be stolen by Tasia Garrett Hammett. Tasia coming the other way with it, right side to Dent. Dent driving in the lane, goes up strong, and she's going to be fouled and head to the charity stripe to shoot two. That foul is on Lee's number 33, Haley Schubert. That's going to be her first personal foul of the ball game. As Dent is at the free throw line. Her first one's up, and her first one's good to give the Tigers a 1-0 lead. And Bria Dent sets in for her second shot. It is on the way and hits the back iron and falls out, and the rebound is controlled by Lee. Coming the other way with it is Haley Schubert. And Schubert, left side to Grant. Grant gets it left side to Haley Johnson. And pass goes inside, and Lee scores a layup. Coming the other way is Jada Golden for the Tigers. Golden on the right wing. Gets it to Lauren Lilly on the right wing, and she loses it, goes out of bounds, and they'll say it last touched off of Lauren Lilly. Schubert bringing the ball across the court for the Flames. She gets it left side to Garrett. Garrett right side to Schubert. Schubert gets it up top to Hughes, and they'll call a foul on Tigers number 4, Jetta Golden. That's her first personal foul of the game. So Lee will inbound it here with 8:12 remaining in the first quarter. Ball's inbounded to Garrett. She dribbles right side, gets it to Schubert, right wing. Inside pass, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball. She was looking for Haley Hughes in the paint, and Hughes lost it and went out of bounds. Jetta Golden bringing the ball across the court. Dribbles it left side, hands it off to Tasia. Tasia dribbles it right side now to Dent in the right corner, driving in. She stops, pump fakes, goes up strong, gets the basket to fall. 4-1 is your score. 3-2 is your score. 7:48 to play in the first quarter. Lee's got the ball, other side. Hughes on the left wing, gets it up top to Schubert. Schubert gets it to Garrett. Garrett looks inside. She gets it to Duncan. Duncan back out to Garrett. Garrett up top to Schubert. Schubert dribbles at top of the arc, spins around a defender, goes in the lane, throws up a layup, misses it. Rebound, Lauren Lilly. Lilly gets it to Golden. Left side pass goes to Tasia. Tasia trying to drive in, and she does. She gets the pass to Dent. Dent goes up strong, kept the basket to foul as she'll head to the charity stripe to shoot one. What a start for Bria Dent after missing the AUM game. Good to see her go in here early with 5 points, 2 for 2 shooting, and she gets a chance to convert an and one. Free throws up, and no good. Hits the back iron again. Rebound is controlled by Hughes. She gets it ahead to Schubert. Schubert on the right side, driving in, brings it back out. Gets it up top to Hughes. Hughes, left side pass goes to Duncan. Inside to Garrett. Garrett, left block. Trying to get around Dent. Goes up, misses the layup. Rebound, Bria Dent. Dent gets it ahead to Tasia. Tasia on the left side, driving in all the way. Kicks it to Butler in the corner. 3 ball is up. 3 ball's good. 8-2 is your score. 6:50 to play in the first quarter. Schubert driving in left side for Lee. She loses it, stolen by Tasia. Tasia going the other way with it, crosses midcourt, ahead to Lily. Lily going up strong, and they'll say that she traveled. Good start here for the Tigers on a 7-0 run in the last minute 12 in this ball game. Zoe Watts checks into the game for the Tigers. Lauren Lilly comes out. Schubert bringing the ball across the court for the Flames. Left side pass goes to Duncan. Duncan up top to Grant. Grant right side pass goes out of bounds. It'll be West Alabama basketball. Anna Mohanan checks into the game for Lee. And checking out is Cameron Grant. Jada Golden crosses midcourt, hands it off to Watts. Watts right side now to Tasia, far corner, driving baseline. She stops, she goes up, and she's fouled. So she'll head to the line to shoot two. They got, that foul is on number 25, Addison Smith, who has also just checked into the game. And then she checks out. First free throw is up and no good for Tasia. Tasia sets in for her second free throw. It is up and no good. Again, hit the back iron. Tigers are shooting the ball from the line tonight. 1 for 5, excuse me. Right side, Duncan's got it up top and back in the paint goes to Muhanan and she passes it to Schubert, but the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be Tiger basketball. That is Lee University's fourth turnover here in this game. 4 minutes into this one. Butler got it, has the ball, crosses midcourt, left side to Dent, Dent left wing, and she gets it right side to Lily, Lily on the right wing, dribbles it, top of the arc now, right side to Butler, Butler on the right wing, pump fakes again, gets it to Tasia, Tasia right side, dribbles it, left side to Dent, Dent pump fakes, driving in at 9, and she tries to feed it to Watts, but Watts lost it and it went out of bounds, so it'll be Flames basketball. Coming the other way is Haley Schubert. She crosses midcourt on the right side, and she hands it off to Duncan. Duncan gets it up top to Hughes. Hughes gets it to Mohanan. Mohanan kicks it outside to Hughes. Hughes driving in the lane, goes up strong, gets the layup to fall to make it 8-4. Tigers show on top with 5:20 to play here in the opening quarter. Butler's got it, top of the arc. Right side pass goes to Lily. Lily on the right wing. Looking up top, gets it to Watts. Watts left side to Butler. Butler gets it to Watts. Watts to Dent. Dent right wing. Gets it inside to Tasia. Tasia goes up, kept the basket, and Tigers now lead it 10-4. Going the other way is Lee. Lee. Haley Schubert's got it, top of the arc. Dribbles it right side, stops, jump shots up, and it falls for Haley Schubert. Justina Butler bringing the ball across the court for the Tigers. Gets it left side to Watts. Watts to Lily. Lily left wing to Dent. Dent right side to Butler. Butler inside to Watts, and they call a foul on Lee, number 00, Anna Muhanan. That is her first personal foul of the game. We have a media timeout, so we'll take a short break as the Tigers are on top, 10-6 with 4:33 to play in the first quarter. You're listening to West Alabama women's basketball on Welcome back to Pruitt Hall as Lee's got the basketball, and Muhanan has it. She gets it right side to Schubert. Schubert, right wing, cross-court pass goes to Hughes. Hughes, left corner, being guarded by Lilly. Inside pass is swatted out of bounds by Zoe Watts. Nice defense there by Watts to disrupt the passing lane and get the ball out of bounds. Schubert will now inbound it underneath the Flames basket, and she gets it up top to Hughes. Hughes, left side pass, 3-ball up, and they call a foul on Lee on the rebound. That was Schubert who shot the 3, and she missed it. And as she shot it, they called a foul. So looks like the Tigers will be headed to the foul line for the rest of this quarter. Hannah Garrett checks back into the game for the Flames. She gets Anna Muhanan. Jetta Golden now at the line. Her first one is up, and it is good to make it 11-6. Early in this one, but the Tigers are struggling from the foul line tonight, shooting 2 for 6 as Golden makes the second one to make the score 12-6. Tigers now shoot the ball 3 for 7, 42%. Lee's got the ball left side. Julie Duncan has it right side. She pump fakes, gets it right side to Hughes. Hughes on the right wing. Inside pass goes to Garrett. Garrett in the post, stolen by Dent. Dent going the other way with it. Crosses midcourt, top of the arc, left side to Lilly. Lilly, left block. Layup is up. She's fouled, so she's going to head to the line to shoot 2. From the field tonight, the Tigers shoot the ball 4 for 5, 80%, as Lily's first free throw is up, and it is good. Tigers have 2 steals. Lee's got 6 turnovers in the ball game. Second one's up, second one's good to put the Tigers up 8. Justina Butler checks back into the game for Tasia Garrett-Hammett. Tasia, 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Nice stat line so far for the senior from Springwood, Alabama. Schubert, top of the arc. Right side pass goes to Garrett. Garrett, right side, gets it left side to Hughes. Hughes dribbles it right side, driving in. She stops, kicks it outside to Grant. Grant, back to Hughes. Hughes, top of the arc, 10 on the shot clock. Dribbles it right side, gets it to Schubert, back to Hughes. Hughes driving in left side, layup is up. No good, too strong. Dent with the rebound, going the other way. Jada Golden has it right side. She stops on the right wing. She brings it back up to reset the Tiger play. Golden to Dent, left side. Dent, top of the arc, drives in right shots. She stops, jump shots up. Jump shots good. 15-7 is your score with 2:57 to play in the first quarter. Schubert's got it far side, top of the arc now. Drives in left side. She stops, floaters up. Floater's no good. Rebound controlled by Jada Golden. Golden came up with it as they were fighting over it on the ground. Golden came up with it though. Golden, top of the arc for the Tigers. To Watts, to Lilly. Lilly right wing. To Butler up top. Butler to Golden, left side. To Watts. Left short corner, jump shots up. Jump shots good. 17-7 is your score. Tigers are shooting the ball 85% from the field so far. 6 for 7 shooting. Schubert has it right side, hands it off to Hughes. Hughes, left side pass goes to Grant. Grant back up top to Morgan Carbo, who's just checked in, and she gets it to Garrett, who shoots a 3 and misses. Dent with the rebound to Lilly. Lilly right side, brings it back out to Golden. Golden on the right wing. Back to Lilly. Up top to Watts. Left side to Golden. Golden to Watts. Watts to Butler. Butler right wing. Cross-court pass to Lilly. Lilly at 10. Drives in, jump shots up. No good. Rebound is controlled by Carball. Carball gets it to Schubert, who drives in, right side. And Jetta Golden got a hand on that shot. And they'll say that the ball goes out of bounds, so it will be Lee basketball. Jetta Golden checks out. Tasia Garrett-Hammett checks back in for the Tigers. Schubert to inbound it. And she gets it to the corner to Hughes. Back to Schubert, back to Hughes. Hughes up top to Duncan. Duncan right side to Schubert, back to Duncan. Pump fakes, driving in left side, guarded by Watts. Goes up, no good. Rebound Garrett. She goes up, gets the basket to fall. 17-9 is your score. Minute 18 remaining in the first quarter. Butler crosses midcourt, left side to Dent. Dent, left wing, pivots. Trying to get it inside, can't do it. Gets it to Watts instead. Watts to Butler. Butler to Watts. Watts to Lily, left side. Lily almost loses it, and she falls to the ground trying to get it. And Coach Rusty Cram calls a timeout. So we'll take a short break as the Tigers are on top, 17-9 with 58 seconds remaining. You're listening to West Alabama women's basketball on SLY 104.9.
Lee Allen for Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
And I'm Brett Gilliland, head football coach for the University of West Alabama Tiger football team. Lee and his team at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram have been supporters of the University of West Alabama football program for years now. And I would like to ask you to come talk to Lee and his team when you're in the market for a car, truck, SUV, or van.
Thanks, Coach, and go Tigers. Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It'll be Tiger basketball. Lauren Lilly set to trigger it in. And they've got 9 seconds on the shot clock, and she finally gets it into Tasia. Tasia top of the arc at 7. At 6, drives in right side. Drives baseline, goes up strong, and she's fouled, so she'll head to the foul line to shoot 2. She had 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and she almost made the layup. And Tigers have a substitution. Ella Felkins checks in for Bria Dent. Dent having a nice game so far in this one. She's got 7 points, 4 rebounds. Good to see her back. And first free throw by Tasia, no good. Tasia sets in for her second free throw. And it is good to make it 18-9. Schubert bringing the ball across the court for the Flames. Crosses midcourt, guarded by Butler. Top of the arc, right side goes to Grant. Grant hands it off to Duncan, who drives in. She stops, kicks it back to Grant. Grant pump fakes, right side to Duncan. Duncan's at 13 on the shot clock to Garrett. Garrett back to Schubert. Schubert at 9, at 8, at 7. Top of the arc, jump shots up, no good. Rebound controlled by the Flames. Back to Schubert, top of the arc. And shot clock's at 15, game clock's at 20. Schubert gets the play call, and she's got it at 6. At 5, drives in top of the arc, driving in left side. She stops, kicks it out to Garrett. Garrett passes inside, and a foul is called away from the basket as the shot clock was about to expire. Fouls on Ella Felkins for the Tigers. That's a tough foul for the Tigers at the end of the shot clock. So Lee will get it, 6.4 seconds, shot clock turned off, and they inbound it to Schubert, whose jump shot's quick, no good. Butler with the rebound, Butler at 2, at 1. She throws it up from half court, and it's no good. So that's the end of the first quarter, and the Tigers are on top, 18-9 over the Flames. We'll take a short break, and we come back. We'll have second quarter basketball from Pruitt Hall. You're listening to West Alabama women's basketball on SLY 104.9.
Sell online tickets directly from your school's website. Scan digital or printed tickets with the Hometown Gate app. And get immediate access to ticket revenue with real-time reporting at no cost to your school. It's that easy to bring touchless ticketing to your hometown. Hometown. Fast scans, happy fans.
Welcome back to Pruitt Hall as we're just seconds away from starting the second quarter in this GSC basketball game. West Alabama 5th in the conference, Lee 3rd in the conference. If Tigers got a win today, they would be tied in the standings with Lee and would be in front of them due to a win over Lee. So, hopeful for the win today. Schubert, right side to Duncan. Duncan, top of the arc pass goes to Grant. Grant dribbles it left side, hands it off to Schubert. Schubert at the free throw line, driving in right side, goes up strong. Floater's no good. Rebound Dent. Dent gets it ahead to Lilly. Lilly driving in right side, goes up. Layup is up. Layup is good to make it 21-9. Tigers are on top. Schubert crosses midcourt on the right wing, driving in. Left side, left wing now. She spins around, drives in, she stops, gets it to Garrett, who goes up for a layup, and she gets that one to fall. 21-11 is your score. 9:20 remaining in the second quarter. As Jetta Golden gets it, crosses midcourt, dribbles it left side, hands it off to Tasia, hand off to Dent. Left side to Butler. Butler backs it back out. 17 on the shot clock. To Lilly, right wing. Lilly to Golden, top of the arc. Golden's got it at 10, at 9, at 8. Drives in left side. She stops to Tasia at 6. Drives in to Dent at 4. Jump shot's up. Jump shot's good. 23-11 is your score. What a night for Bria Dent. 9 points, 4 for 4 shooting, 5 rebounds, and we're not even at halftime yet. Passes lob inside to Garrett, and it's going to be picked up by none other than Bria Dent, and she falls to the floor, and a jump ball is going to be called. And possession arrow is in favor of the West Alabama Tigers. And Macy Woodworth checks into the game for Hannah Garrett for the Flames. Golden crosses midcourt for the Tigers, hands it off to Dent. Dent to Tasia. Tasia right side, driving baseline. Right short corner, backing down the post now. Gets it, pass is going to be stolen by Grant. She jumped the passing lane. She gets it to Schubert. Schubert left side. She stops. Left side pass goes to Carbaugh. Carbaugh inside to Woodworth. Back out to Carbaugh, who shoots it. No good. Rebound, Bria Dent. Dent to Lilly. Lilly left side. She stops, and she gets it to Tasia. Ball goes directly into the hands of Morgan Carbaugh. She's going the other way. She gets it to Schubert. Jump shot's up. Jump shot's good for Haley Schubert. Schubert, 6 points in this one, 1 assist. Played all 12 minutes of the ball game. Golden crosses midcourt on the right side to Butler, right wing. Butler to Tasia, and a foul's going to be called on Macy Woodworth. And Zoe Watts checks back into the game for Lauren Lilly. And Bria Dent will inbound the basketball underneath the Tiger basket. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 7:39 on the game clock. And she gets it into Watts at the top of the arc. Watts to Golden, right side. Golden to Dent, right corner to Butler. Butler on the block. She turns around, kicks it out to Golden. Golden to Dent. Dent calls for a screen. She gets it. Driving right side, kicks it to Butler in the corner. 3 balls up. No good. Rebound is controlled by Haley Hughes. Hughes, left side pass goes to Carbaugh. Carbaugh gets it up top. Back to Woodworth. Woodworth, left side, up top to Schubert. Schubert, inside pass. Layup is up and no good, but she's fouled on the play, so she'll head to the foul line to shoot 2. That's Haley Hughes that went up for the shot and was fouled. And they call Justina Butler for the foul for the Tigers. So Hughes at the charity stripe. First one's up, first one's good to cut into the Tiger lead. 23-14 now. Hughes' second free throw is up and no good. Rebound goes to Tasia. Tasia to Golden. Golden crosses midcourt as she slows things down here for the Tigers. Right side to Dent. Dent right wing. Inside to Tasia. Tasia right block. Turn around. goes up for a layup, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. They'll say Lee basketball. Haley Schubert bring the ball across the court for the Flames. Right side pass goes to Carbaugh. Carbaugh up top to Woodworth. Woodworth left side. Up top goes to Schubert. Schubert on the left wing. Inside pass goes to Woodworth. She loses it. Stolen by, guess who? Bria Dent. Dent, right side of the court on the right wing. And gets it to Golden, right side. Golden calls out the play. Gets it back to Dent. Dent on the right wing. Inside to Tasia. Tasia on the block. Goes up strong. No good. Rebound goes to Tasia. And she's under the basket. She got her own rebound again. And it goes into the hands of Haley Hughes. Hughes gets it to Schubert. Schubert on the left side. Driving in. She stops. Floaters up. And it falls in. And we have a timeout taken from Coach Rusty Cram. So we'll take a short break too, as Tigers are on top 23-16. You're listening to West Alabama women's basketball on SLY 104.9.
Timeout.
Back to Pruitt Hall as the Tigers are currently on top 23-16 with 5:55 remaining in the second quarter. As Watts gets the ball inbound to Golden. Golden gets it to Dent. Dent right side. She stops, gets it back to Golden. Golden top of the arc. Back to Dent. Dent back to Golden, top of the arc. Golden, left side pass goes to Tasia. Tasia back to Golden. Golden to Dent. Dent at the free throw line. Stops, jump shots up, no good. Carbaugh with the rebound. She gets it to Schubert. Schubert left side to Duncan. Duncan up top to Schubert. Schubert top of the arc now. And she gets it left side to Hannah Garrett. Garrett, right side to Schubert. 3 balls up and no good. Rebound goes to Garrett. She goes up strong and she misses it. Rebound goes to Dent. Dent falls to the ground and they call a travel. Tough call there for Bria Dent. Inbound goes to Schubert up top. Drives in right side, gets it to Garrett. Garrett pump fakes, goes up, layup is up, no good. Rebound goes to Garrett. Garrett under the block, and they call an offensive charge on Hannah Garrett. Tasia Garrett Hammett stepped in to take that charge and forced a lead turnover. Golden has it right side to Watts. Watts top of the arc. Left side pass. It's going to be stolen by Duncan. Duncan drives in right side. She stops, goes up. Layup is good to make it 23-18. Jetta Golden has it for the Tigers as she's walking across midcourt. And pass is going to be stolen again by Duncan. And she drives in, and her layup is good. 23-20. Golden to Tasia. Tasia right side. Tasia up top to Dent. Dent to Golden. Golden dribbles it left side. up top to Dent. Dent to Lily. Lily on the right wing. She stops. Inside to Watts. Watts on the block. Outside to Tasia. She pump fakes. She drives in. Tasia goes up. No good. Rebound goes to Hannah Garrett. Garrett to Schubert. Schubert on the far side. Crosses midcourt. Left side now. She stops. Jump shots up. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it'll be West Alabama basketball. Jetta Golden walking the ball across the court for the Tigers. Crosses midcourt on the right side. Right side to Lily. Lily on the right wing. Dribbles it and picks up her dribble. Up top to Tasia. Tasia, left side to Golden. Golden, up top to Lily. To Tasia, right side. Tasia shoots a three, and she misses it. Rebound goes out of bounds, and they'll say last touched off of Morgan Carball. So it'll be Tiger basketball. Dent will trigger it in. Lauren Lilly will trigger it in with 20 seconds on the shot clock. 3:28 remain on the game clock. And so now Justina Butler checks in for Lauren Lilly, and so it will be Bria Dent who inbounds it. She gets the ball. She inbounds it to Tasia. Tasia goes up as she lays it in for two to make it 25-20. Schubert on the left side. Left side pass goes to Hughes. Hughes back to Schubert, shoots a three, misses it. Rebound goes to Lee. And they call a foul. That foul's on Tasia Garrett Hammett. And so it'll be Lee basketball. Schubert set to inbound it. And she inbounds it to Woodworth in the corner, back to Schubert. Schubert brings the ball up top on the right side, driving in the right short corner, drives in all the way, floaters up, and it falls in. Tough shot for Haley Schubert. 25-22, 3 minutes remain in the first half. Golden, right side to Dent. Dent, right wing, and up top to Felkins. Felkins, left side to Golden. Golden, up top to Felkins, right side to Butler. Butler on the right wing to Golden. Golden, left side to Dent. Dent at 7, at 6 on the shot clock. Driving in, jump shots up, no good. Rebound goes to Lee. Going the other way with it's Haley Hughes. Driving in right side, she stops. Kicks it outside to Duncan. Duncan on the right wing, brings it back up top. Top of the arc, she dribbles it left side to Schubert. Schubert back to Duncan. Duncan pump fakes, driving in, kicks it out to Schubert. Schubert on the left side, 10 on the shot clock. Lobs it inside to Woodworth, who lays it in for two to make it 25-24. Golden walking the ball across the court. Hands it off to Felkins. Felkins, left side to Tasia. Tasia drives in, spins around. She stops left block. Kicks it outside to Butler. Butler, top of the arc, back to Tasia. Tasia left side, driving in. And she's going to be fouled by number 20, Cameron Grant. Zoe Watts is going to check into the game for Ella Felkins. And Dent set to inbound it. She gets it to Butler. Butler left side. And up top to Golden. Golden's got it at 15 on the shot clock. Dribbles it left side to Dent. Dent left wing. And cross court to Golden. Top of the arc. Right side to Butler. Butler right wing to Golden. Top of the arc at 5. Left side to Dent at 4. At 3. At 2. She drives in. Floaters up. No good. Ball goes into the hands of Cameron Grant. Grant hands it off to Schubert. And Schubert runs the Flames offense. Crosses midcourt on the right side. Right wing, driving in, brings it back out. Top of the arc, right side pass goes to Cameron Grant. And pass goes inside, back outside to Hughes. Hughes up top to Schubert at 9, at 8, at 7. Driving in right side at 5, at 4. Shots blocked by Justina Butler. My goodness, she got a hand on it and went out of bounds. Flames basketball with 3 seconds on the shot clock. 60 seconds remain here in the first half. It'll be Julia Duncan who triggers it in for the Flames. And she gets it in. Grant goes up. Foul on the play. They get Jada going with the foul on the shot, so Cameron Grant will head to the line to try and get Lee the lead. Last time Lee led was with 49 seconds. Excuse me. First free throw is up and no good. Lee has only led for 49 seconds in the ball game. Second free throw is up and it's good, so it's a tie ball game at 25. Lauren Lilly checks in, Jada Golden checks out. Golden has 2 personal fouls in the ball game. Butler bring the ball across the court. Right side to Dent, 50 on the game clock. Up top to Watts. Watts to Butler. Butler left side to Watts. Watts to Lilly, right side. Up top to Butler. Butler gets it inside. Ball goes out of bounds. They'll say Lee basketball. Haley Schubert coming the other way for the Flames. Crosses midcourt. 34 on the game clock. 23 on the shot clock. Gets it up top to Duncan. Duncan, right side pass goes to Woodworth. Woodworth feeds Schubert, and she lays it in for 2, and she's fouled. So she will head to the foul line to try and convert an and 1. Schubert has got 12 points in this one so far, along with 2 assists, 1 rebound, and she's played every single minute in the ballgame. First trip to the foul line tonight for Schubert. As she sets in for her free throw, first one's up, and it is good to make it 28-25. And she will get a breather with 25 seconds left on the game clock. Butler's got it for the Tigers. She crosses midcourt. Right side pass is going to be stolen by Duncan again. Duncan, left wing. She backs it out. 13 on the game clock. Duncan got it at 9, at 8, at 7 on the right side. Left side pass goes to Johnson. Johnson at 4, at 3. Floater's up, no good. Rebound goes to Lilly. Lilly at 1 to Tasia. Tasia throws up a half-court shot, no good. Time expires, so we will head to halftime as the Tigers trail 28-25 after leading for a majority of that first half. Lee will end the first half on a 17-2 run in the last 8 minutes. So we will take a short break, and we come back. We'll bring you some halftime team and individual stats. You're listening to West Alabama Women's Basketball on SLY 104.9.
'53 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed.
Tigers trail Lee 28-25 in this GSC game between two top 5 teams in the conference. Again, Lee, 3rd place. Tigers are in 5th place. Lee ended the first half with a 17-2 run over the last 8 minutes. And Tigers had 7 turnovers in the last 9 minutes and shot the ball 1 of their last 11 to close the half. We will go over some team stats to begin with. First for Lee, shot the ball 12 for 33, 36%. From 3-point range, 1 for 4, 25%. And from the free throw line, 3 for 5, 60%. And 9 turnovers, 11 points off of the Tigers' turnovers, 21 total rebounds, 13 defensive, 8 offensive, second chance points, 5, 2 bench points, 18 points in the paint, 8 fast break points, 1 block, 5 steals, 4 assists for Lee. Lee led only a minute and 13 there in the first half, but they do lead here at halftime. West Alabama, 41% from the field, 9 for 22 shooting, 20% from the 3-point line, 1 for 5 from the 3-point line, 55% from the charity stripe, 6 for 11 shooting the ball, 12 turnovers, 6 points off of the turnovers, and again back on the turnovers, 12 turnovers for the entire first half, but 7 of them came in the last 9 minutes of the first half. 17 total rebounds, 14 defensive and 3 offensive, 2 second chance points, 2 bench points, 12 points in the paint, 5 fast break points, 3 blocks, 3 steals, 7 assists, and this game has been tied up once, and it was tied for a minute and a half. We've had 2 lead changes, and UWA led in the first half for 17 minutes and 10 seconds. And now we will look at some individual stats. First for Lee, Haley Johnson, no points, 0 for 1 shooting in the first half. And Julia Duncan, 4 points, 2 for 3 shooting, 1 foul, 15 minutes to play. Number 12, Haley Hughes, 3 points, 1 for 2 shooting, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, and played 19 minutes in the first half. Number 20, Cameron Grant, 1 point, 0 for 2 shooting, 3 rebounds, 2 fouls, 1 turnover, and played 17 minutes in the first half. Number 24, Macy Woodworth, 2 points, 1 for 1 shooting, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 foul, and played 7 minutes in the first half. Number 00, Anna Muhanan, no points, 1 rebound, 2 fouls, and played 3 minutes there in the first half. Number 4, Morgan Carbaugh, no points, 0 for 1 shooting, 2 rebounds, 9 minutes to play. Number 25, Addison Smith, no points, 2 fouls there in the first half. Number 32, Hannah Garrett, 5 points, 2 for 6 shooting, 1 for 2 from 3-point line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 foul, 10 minutes to play. Number 33, Haley Schubert, 13 points, 6 for 17 shooting, 0 for 1 from the 3-point line, 1 for 1 from the charity stripe, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 foul, and played about 19 minutes and 30 seconds there in the first half. And now we will look at UWA individual stats. Tasia Garrett Hammett, 5 points, 2 for 8 shooting, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and played 18 minutes in the first half. Bria Dent, 9 points, 4 for 7 shooting, 1 for 3 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 foul, 18 minutes to play. Lauren Lilly, 4 points, 1 for 2 shooting, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, and played 15 minutes in the first half. Justina Butler, 3 points, 1 for 3 shooting, 1 rebound, 1 foul, 3 turnovers, 17 minutes to play. Zoe Watts, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and played 13 minutes. Jada Golden, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 fouls, and played 16 minutes. Ella Falcons played 3 minutes in the first half for the Tigers, and that is your Tigers individual stats. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we will look at some of the other games going on in the conference today. And we've got about 6 minutes until the second half gets going here at Pruitt Hall, so we'll take a short break. You're listening to West Alabama Women's Basketball on SLA 1049. Welcome back to Pruitt Hall. As we're a few minutes away from getting things going here in the second half, we're going to take a look at some of the women's scores going on today in the GSC. We've got one game gone final. Valdosta State got a big win over West Florida, 81-54. And Valdosta State improves to 10-2 in conference play. And West Florida drops to 8-4 in GSC play. So that's good news for the Tigers, because if they get a win here today, then they will move into third place in the GSC standings, which is very exciting if that happens. And again, we had a couple games postponed today due to COVID-19. Shorter and Alabama Huntsville were supposed to play today, but that game was canceled. Union and Auburn Montgomery was postponed as well, as that is all the games that were postponed. We've got two other games going on today. Let me see if I can get some scores pulled up from those. At halftime, Christian Brothers leads Montevallo 35-30. And West Georgia and Mississippi College are also playing. I'm trying to get a live score for that one. Doesn't look like I can right now. We'll try and work on that. But we've got a minute left here in the halftime, so we're going to take another short break. When we come back, we'll have second half basketball action here from Pruitt Hall. You're listening to West Alabama Women's Basketball on Welcome back to Pruitt Hall as we're about to get things going here in the second half. Lee is on top, 28-25. Again, they closed the first half on an impressive 17-2 run over the last 8 minutes. And Tigers played pretty poorly to end the second quarter. 7 turnovers in the last 9 minutes, and one for their last 11 shooting, and did not score the ball in the final 3.5 minutes of the first half. And Lee will get the ball to begin the second half. It'll be Cameron Grant getting it into Haley Schubert. Schubert, top of the arc. Right side pass goes to Duncan. Duncan gets it left side to Schubert. Schubert now top of the arc. And she gets it to Hannah Garrett. Garrett hands it off to Schubert, who drives in right side, passes it out to the corner to Hughes, and they'll say that she double dribbled. Tasia gets it to Jada Golden. Golden's walking the ball across the court for the Tigers as she crosses midcourt. Gets it to Dent. Dent left side, up top to Golden. Golden right side to Butler. Butler on the right wing. Looking inside, trying to get it to Tasia, and she does. Tasia on the block, turns around, goes up strong, no good. Rebound goes to Haley Hughes. Hughes gets it to Schubert. Schubert crosses midcourt, inside to Garrett. She lays it in for two to make it 30-25. Tigers are going to have to find some offense here in the second half. As Golden crosses midcourt, dribbles it left side, left wing. Gets it to Lily, left side. Lily on the left wing. Lily to Tasia. Tasia, left block. Kicks it outside to Butler. Butler, right side to Golden. Golden on the right wing, inside to Dent. Dent backing down the post. Turns around, jump shots up, and it's good to make it 30-27 with 8:43 remaining in the third quarter. Schubert crosses midcourt, top of the arc. Dribbles it right side. Backing it up, goes back in. And she hands it off to Duncan, whose floater's up and no good. Garrett with the rebound, she misses it. Rebound goes to Lee, to Cameron Grant, who went up strong and got the layup to fall, and she got fouled. So she's going to head to the free throw line looking to convert an and one. Cameron Grant. First one's up, and it's good to put the Flames up 6. Golden walking the ball across the court, across this midcourt on the right side to Butler. Butler on the right wing. Right side to Lilly. Lilly pivots and gets it to Butler. Left side to Golden. Golden on the left wing to Tasia. Tasia left block. Back out to Golden. Golden, 3 ball is up. No good. Rebound goes to Hannah Garrett. She gets it to Schubert on the right side. She stops, gets it to Hughes. Left side to Garrett. Left side to Duncan. Duncan, left side, spot up 3 ball, up, and it's good. Jetta Golden crosses midcourt, top of the arc, hands it off to Dent. Dent dribbles it left side. Tasia had it and lost it, and it went out of bounds, so to be Flames basketball. Schubert walking the ball across the court, 7:34 remaining in the third quarter. Left side pass goes to Grant, to Hughes. Hughes right side. She stops, outside to Duncan. Duncan on the right wing. She picks up her dribble, gets it to Garrett, right side. Garrett up top to Duncan. Duncan drives in right side. She stops, back out to Garrett. Spot up, 3 ball is up, and it's good. What a start to the second half for Lee, as they are now on top 39-27, and it seems like they have full control of this game. Golden crosses midcourt, top of the arc, dribbles it left side, hands it off to Dent, and an offensive foul is called on Jada Golden. That's her 3rd personal foul of the game. Zoe Watts is going to check in at the next dead ball. Schubert on the left side pass goes to Hughes. Hughes up top to Garrett. Garrett right side to Duncan. Duncan inside pass goes to Grant. Grant goes up, no call, and Tasia got the rebound to Golden. Golden crosses midcourt on the right side. She stops, brings it back out, resets things here for the Tiger offense. Right side to Butler. Butler on the right wing. Left side to Lilly. Lilly now top of the arc. Left side to Tasia to Golden. Golden inside to Dent. Dent stops, goes up, and she makes the layup to make it 39-29 with 6:15 to play. Duncan to Schubert. Schubert to Grant. Grant left side pass goes back up top to Schubert. Schubert throws it inside to Duncan, who goes up for the layup, and she makes it. 41-29 is your score. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Golden, left side to Tasia. Tasia, left side to Butler. Butler, left wing, up top to Dent. Dent, right side to Golden. Golden on the right wing. She stops, inside to Tasia. Tasia on the block, gets it to Dent. Dent out to Lilly. Lilly pump fakes, drives in, goes up strong, layup, no good. Rebound goes to Cameron Grant. Grant to Schubert. Schubert crosses midcourt, left wing. Inside pass goes to Hannah Garrett, who lays it in for 2. No, she doesn't. She missed it. Golden on the right side. Golden up top to Dent. Dent left side to Lilly. Lilly on the left wing to Butler. Butler right side to Golden. Golden up top to Lilly, and Lilly loses it and picked up by Butler on the left wing. Butler to Tasia. Tasia at 7, at 6, at 5 on the baseline, driving in, and it's going to be stolen by Hannah Garrett, and Lee's got it now as Schubert crosses midcourt, left side, drives in, jump shots up, no good. Rebound goes to Jada Golden. Golden crosses midcourt. On the right side, and she picks it up as it almost went out of bounds. She gets it to Dent. Dent at 10, driving in, and she gets it to Butler, right side. Butler, top of the arc, spins around at 6, at 5. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Lee basketball. Last touch by Bria Dent. And checking in for the Tigers is Augusta Arnold and Zoe Watts. First minutes of the game for Augusta. And we got a media timeout, so we'll take a short break as West Alabama trails 41-29 with 4:25 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to West Alabama women's basketball Grant has the ball. She gets it to Carball. Carball drives in, and it's going to be stolen by Justina Butler. Bria Dent got a hand on it, and Butler picked it up. Butler crosses midcourt, right side to Dent. Dent, right wing, and up top to Watts. Watts pump fakes to Butler. Butler, left side. Dribbles it, left side now to Dent. Dent, left block, drives in, and they're going to call a jump ball as Bria was going up for a shot, and Haley Hughes got a hand on it, and so Dent couldn't really do anything with it, so they call a jump ball. But it's possession error favors the Tigers as Bria set to trigger it in with 17 on the shot clock, and she gets it into Tasia. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Lee basketball. 4 minutes to play. 12-point game. Tigers trail. Schubert crosses midcourt for the Flames. Top of the arc. Left side pass goes to Hughes. Hughes on the left wing. Dribbles at top of the arc, driving in right side. Layup is up. Swatted by Zoe Watts. And it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Tiger basketball. Ella Felkins checks into the game for Tasia Garrett-Hammett. Tasia's got 2 fouls. Jetta Golden has got 3 fouls for the Tigers. That's really the only foul trouble of tonight for the Tigers so far. Arnold has it left side for the Tigers. Up top to Butler. Butler, right side to Dent. Dent, up top to Butler. Butler, left side to Arnold. Arnold, left side to Watts in the corner. Watts back to Arnold. Arnold to Butler at 8. Butler to Dent. Dent at 5. At 4, drives in, loses it, gets it back. Throws up a shot, and she makes it. 10-point game. Schubert crosses midcourt, left side. Top of the arc now. Schubert's got it. Gets it left side to Mahanan. Mahanan back to Schubert. Right corner. Inside pass goes to Mahanan, whose layup is up and good to bring it back to a 12-point game. Butler has the ball for the Tigers. Right side to Dent. It's going to be poked out of bounds. It'll stay Tiger basketball. Dent set to inbound it in front of the Tiger bench. She gets it to Felkins. Felkins stops, right block, spins around, goes up, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up, and she's fouled. And so she'll head to the foul line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on number 20, Cameron Grant. Her 3rd personal foul of the game. First team foul. Felkins. First one is up. And it's good. 43-32, 2:43 remain in the 3rd quarter. Falcons' second free throw is up. No good. Rebound goes to Lee. Going the other way, Grant's got it. Hands it off to Schubert. Schubert crosses midcourt, right side. Hands it off to Carball. To Hughes. Hughes, top of the arc, dribbles it left side. Inside pass. Butler got a hand on it, so Hughes got it back. Gets it left side to Mahanan. Outside to Schubert at 7. Schubert driving in at 5. Layup is up, no good. Rebound goes to Butler. Butler going the other way with it, left side of the court. She stops to Felkins, top of the arc. Right side to Arnold. Arnold, right wing. And Arnold's going to drive in. She brings it back out to Butler, top of the arc. 3 ball is up, and it's good. 8-point game. Minute 54 remain here in the 3rd quarter. Going the other way, Schubert's got it. Left side, timeout taken by the Flames. We'll take a short break as the Tigers trying to get back in this one with a minute 49 remaining in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to West Alabama Women's Basketball on SLY 104.9. Welcome back to Pruitt Hall as the Tigers trail Lee University 35-43 with 1:49 remaining in the third quarter. Timeout was taken by Lee. Garrett inbounds it to Duncan. Duncan crosses midcourt, dribbles it right side. She stops, up top to Garrett. Garrett pump fakes, driving in left side. She stops again. Kicks it outside to Schubert. Schubert left side. On the left wing, driving in. She stops at the free throw line. Pass is deflected by Golden. Picked up by Watts. Back to Golden. Golden crosses midcourt for the Tigers. Right side to Dent. Dent up top to Watts. Watts takes the pass, gets it to Golden. Golden left side, back to Dent. Dent on the left block, turns around, goes up strong. Layup is good. 6-point game, 1:14 remain. Garrett to Schubert. Schubert walking the ball across the court for the Flames. Right side, stops. Left side to Garrett. Garrett, left side pass goes back to Garrett. Garrett up top to Schubert. Schubert, top of the arc. Right side to Mahanan. Mahanan, right side to Schubert in the corner. At 7, at 6, at 5, Schubert looking at 3, at 2, throws up a 3, airballs it. And it's going to be picked up by Tasia as Tasia hands it off to Golden. Thought they might call a shot clock violation, but they didn't call it. So Golden's got it now to Dent. Dent right side, inside to Watts. Watts turns around, dribbles it, travel is called. Turnover Tigers. So Lewa had the ball, 24 seconds remain on the game clock here in the third quarter. Shot clock turned off. Garrett inbounds it to Schubert. Schubert on the left side at 15, guarded by Butler. Schubert just dribbling. Big possession here to end the third quarter. Schubert at 5, at 4, drives in left side, kicks it outside. 3 ball is up, no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. Tigers trail by 12, and it's now cut it to a 6-point game. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we will have fourth quarter basketball action for you. You're listening to West Alabama Women's Basketball on SLY. Welcome back to Pruitt Hall as we are about to begin the fourth quarter, and this is going to be a huge fourth quarter for both of these teams. 2 top 5 teams in the GSC. With a win, the Tigers could move up to third place in the conference standings. After today's results at West Florida and Valdosta State, Schubert crosses midcourt, top of the arc, right side pass, back to Grant hands it off to Duncan. Duncan, right side, hands it off to Schubert. Schubert goes in, reverse layup is no good. Rebounded goes to Justina Butler. Butler coming quick, gets it left side to Golden. Golden in the corner, back to Butler, left side. Butler, right side to Dent. Dent, right wing. Up top to Golden. Golden to Watts. And a foul is going to be called. And that'll send Tasia to the foul line. First free throw is up and no good. Her second one is up, and it is good. And it's a 5-point game. 9:26 remain here in the fourth quarter as Haley Schubert crosses midcourt on the left side, and she hands it off to Duncan. Duncan, right side pass goes to Hughes. Left side to Garrett. Garrett dribbles it right side. She stops. Right side to Duncan. Duncan on the right wing. Driving in, she stops, hands it off to Schubert. Jump shot is up. No good. Rebound goes to Zoe Watts. To Dent. Dent coming the other way. Crosses midcourt on the right side. Driving in all the way. Kicks it outside to Golden. And a foul is called on Lee. Justina Butler set to inbound it here for the Tigers. And she gets it to Tasia. Tasia on the right corner. And she's going to drive in. And another foul is called on Lee. Number 20, Cameron Grant. And that's going to be her fourth personal foul of the game. Dent inbounds it to Tasia. Tasia on the left block. And she goes up, and it's blocked by Lee. Schubert has it. Schubert left side to Duncan. Duncan on the left corner. Gets it up top to Garrett, who shoots a three, and she misses it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball. Macy Woodworth checks into the game for number 20, Cameron Grant. Grant, again, with 4 fouls, so she'll head to the bench. Golden, guarded by Schubert, crosses midcourt, right side to Dent. Dent, right wing, up top to Watts. Watts, right side to Dent. Dent, left side to Butler. Butler, top of the arc, left side to Golden. Golden to Watts, and a foul is going to be called on Zoe Watts. Schubert, left side to Woodworth, to Garrett, right side to Schubert. Up top to Hughes. Hughes driving in, layup is up, and it falls in. Golden crosses midcourt on the right side. And they've stopped play here. Looks to reset the shot clock, I believe. And that is what they'll do. I'm not sure how much time they will put on the clock. It's currently at 3, and that is not right. So 7 minutes and 52 seconds remain in the ballgame. Tigers trail Lee by 7 points. And looks like they put 25 seconds on the shot clock. And they're going to send the teams to their bench. So we will take a short break while they get this sorted out. You're listening to West Alabama Women's Basketball on Welcome back to Pruitt Hall as they have now reset the shot clock to 22. And it'll be Tiger basketball. 7 minutes and 52 seconds remain in the ball game. This GSC game. Dent set to trigger it in. And she gets it into Golden. Hands it off to Watts. Watts right side. Right side to Dent. Dent driving in, spins around, goes up, layup is up, and no good. Rebound goes to Hannah Garrett. It's Garrett's 7th rebound of the ball game. Schubert crosses midcourt, right side. Up top to Garrett. Left side pass goes to Duncan. Duncan, right side to Schubert. Schubert to Woodworth. Woodworth, left side. Right side pass goes to Hughes. Hughes, top of the arc now. Inside, layup is up and good for Lee. That was Macy Woodworth with the layup to make it 47-38. Tigers now trail 9. Golden dribbles it left side to Dent. Dent left wing. Up top to Tasia. Tasia inside to Watts. Watts backing down the post. Goes up. Foul on the play. So Zoe Watts will head to the foul line to shoot 2. This is Watts' first trip to the foul line tonight. She's got 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist on the night. First one is up, and it's good. And Watts sets in for the second free throw. It is up, and it is good. 7-point game with 7 minutes remaining. Schubert coming the other way with it, crosses midcourt. Top of the arc, dribbling it right side. Left side pass goes to Woodworth. Woodworth, right side to Garrett, right to Schubert. Schubert on the right wing. Inside pass goes to Woodworth. She pump fakes, goes up, blocked by Tasia. Tasia gets it, going the other way, crosses midcourt. Top of the arc to Golden. Golden on the right side, and she stops to get the Tiger play. Golden to Watts. Watts to Tasia. Tasia, top of the arc, driving in right side. She stops, she spins around, gets it to Watts. Watts goes up, shot blocked. Rebound goes to Julia Duncan. Duncan coming the other way with it for Lee. Crosses midcourt on the left wing. She stops, top of the arc, driving back in. Kicks it outside to Hughes. Hughes inside to Woodworth, left block. Turns around, driving in. She stops again. She's pivoting, kicks it outside to Duncan. Duncan left side. At 10, at 9, left side to Garrett. Garrett inside to Woodworth. She turns around. Her shot is up. No good. Rebound goes to no one as there's a foul called on Justina Butler. The Tiger coaching staff does not like that call, as looked like all Justina Butler was doing was just boxing her out. But that's what they call. So Lee will get the ball. Inbound it to Schubert, who goes up. No good. She got her own rebound. She goes back. Oh, and she falls hard on the floor as she was going up for the layup. Man, that was a hard fall. Good to see her get back up.
And number 1, Tasia Garrett, Hammond, her 3rd, team 3rd.
That was a hard fall for Haley Schubert, as she has played 34 minutes in this ball game. She's got 13 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. First free throw is up and good for Schubert. Second one is up and no good. Rebound goes to Bria Dent. Dent to Golden. Golden crosses midcourt. 48-40 is your score, 5:44 remaining. Golden dribbling it right side, hands it off to Watts. Watts, left side to Tasia. Tasia drives in, goes up, and they call a traveling violation on Tasia. She was driving in, and it'll be Lee basketball. Schubert walking the ball across the court for Lee. Top of the arc. Left side pass goes to Duncan. Duncan up top goes to Grant. Grant right side to Schubert. Schubert right wing, and they call a foul away from the basketball. on Zoe Watts. That's Watts' second personal foul on the afternoon. Schubert set to inbound it, and she does that as she gets it to Grant. Grant left side to Hughes. Hughes inside to Mohanan. She turns around, goes up, and they call jump ball. Possession area is in favor of the Tigers. So UWA will get the ball with 5:11 remaining in the ball game. Down 8. Watts to Golden. Golden brings the ball up the court. She stops, right side to Dent. Dent turns around on the right wing, driving in, and she gives it to Tasia. Tasia fakes a pass, and she goes up for the layup, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Haley Hughes. Hughes gives it to Schubert, and Schubert crosses midcourt, top of the arc, dribbles it right side, hands it off to Hughes. Hughes left side to Duncan. Duncan left side pass, back up top to Duncan. Duncan driving in, she stops. Left side pass goes to Hughes. She drives in, jump shot is up, no good, and they call a foul on Tasia Garrett-Hammett, and we have immediate timeout. So we'll take a short break. We got 4.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Tigers trail 8. You're listening to West Alabama women's basketball on Welcome back to Pruitt Hall as the Tigers are trailing 8 with 4.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. At the line is Cameron Grant for Lee. Her first one is up, and it is good to put Lee up 9. Grant, second free throw is up, and it is good to make it 50-40 with 4.5 minutes to play. Lauren Lilly checks into the game for Tasia. Tasia's got 4 fouls. Golden bringing the ball across the court. Tigers trail 10, need a basket. Top of the arc, dribbles it left side. Guarded by Schubert. Gives it to Dent, and it's picked up by Dent. She's driving in left side. She goes up. Layup is up and good to make it an 8-point game. 4:15 remain. Tigers trail 8. Schubert, right side of the court. On the right wing. Top of the arc now. Schubert's got it. On the right side now. Throws it inside. Layup is up, and it's going to be a foul called on Jada Golden. That was Haley Hughes who caught it underneath the basket, and she went up for the layup and got fouled by Golden. And so Hughes will set in for her first free throw. It is up. It is good to put the Flames back up 9. Second one is up, and it's good to make it a 10-point game again. Golden walking the ball across the court for the Tigers. Crosses midcourt. Calls up the play, dribbles it now, hands it off to Watts. Watts, right side to Dent. Dent, right wing, driving in, stops, jump shot is up. No good. Rebound goes to Haley Hughes. Hughes gives it to Schubert. Schubert, left side. 3:38 to play. Schubert, top of the arc, driving in right side. Almost lost it, got it back. Throws it outside to Duncan. Duncan at 10. Up top to Hughes. Hughes at 8, driving in at 7, at 6. Kicks it outside to Garrett, and they call a traveling violation on Haley Hughes. Golden bringing the ball across the court for the Tigers. Left side pass goes to Dent to Butler. Left side, Butler. Top of the arc to Lilly. Right side to Golden. Golden to Butler. Butler to Lilly. Lilly, 3 ball is up. No good. Rebound is controlled by Hannah Garrett. Garrett gives it to Schubert. And Schubert dribbles it on the left side. Left wing guarded by Butler. Top of the arc, driving in right side. She goes up strong. Count the basket and the foul as she heads to the line to convert an and 1. 54-42, 2:53 remain. Anna Muhanan checks back in for Hannah Garrett for the Flames. Schubert, free throw is up, and it's good to put the Flames up 13. Golden crosses midcourt on the right side to Dent, to Lilly. Lilly to Butler. To Golden, right side. Golden, 3 ball is up, and it's short, rebounded by Watts. She goes up, and she gets the layup to fall. Timeout taken by Coach Cram. We'll take a short break as the Tigers trail 11 with 2:34 remaining in the fourth quarter. You're listening to West Alabama Women's Basketball on Carball. Dent throws it into Watts. Watts goes up, and she's fouled on the play, so she'll head to the line to shoot 1. Looking to bring the Tigers within 10 with 1:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. Number 20, Cameron Grant, checks into the game for Morgan Carball. And Zoe Watts is at the line. She's 2 for 2 tonight. She's got 6 total points. Bria Dent, 19 points, 11 rebounds. Another double-double for her as Watts makes the free throw. 10-point game, 1:53 remain. Schubert, left side pass goes to Grant. And Grant and Dent collide as they were going for the ball. And both players get up easily. But they call the foul on Bria Dent. So that will send Grant to the foul line to shoot 2. Grant, first free throw is up, and she buries it to put the Flames up 11. Second one is up, and no good. Rebound goes to Bria Dent. Dent coming the other way with it, crosses midcourt, right side. She stops, up top to Watts, to Butler. Back to Dent. Dent, right side. She pivots, up top to Lilly. Lilly, 3 ball is up, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it will be Tiger basketball. think they'll say it last touched off of Cameron Grant. It's her and Tasia are both going for it on the far side. I couldn't see who last touched it. But Lauren Lilly will inbound it. And she gets it to Watts, and the ball goes out of bounds. And they'll say Tiger basketball again. Augusta Arnold checks back into the game for Lauren Lilly. Arnold set to inbound it with 20 seconds on the shot clock and gets it to Tasia. Tasia left side, up top to Butler. Butler, right side pass goes to Arnold. Arnold almost loses it, gets it back, and she dribbles it to Butler. Butler has it right side. Calling for a screen, she gets it. 7 on the shot clock. Left side, back to Tasia, right side. Tasia, pump fake, step back to Butler. Left side, 3 ball is up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Lee. Schubert's got it now with 1:08 remaining. Butler guarding Schubert as Schubert crosses midcourt, right side.
1 minute remaining.
Schubert driving in, she stops, stolen by Tasia. And then they call a foul on Haley Schubert as soon as Tasia got it. Haley Schubert has played 39 minutes tonight. She's got 17 points. She shot the ball 7 for 25, 0 for 2 from three-point line, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds and 5 assists, 2 fouls, and 3 turnovers. She's played a heck of a game tonight. She took a hard fall there in the fourth quarter as Tasia first free throw was no good. Tasia's second free throw is up. No good. Rebound goes to Julia Duncan. Duncan gives it to Schubert. Schubert crosses midcourt, 50 on the game clock. Being double teamed. Timeout taken Lee. Again, we will have the men's game against Lee following the conclusion of this one. It'll be about 30 minutes after the women's game ends, and we will take a short break, and then we'll come back for the men's game about 10 or 15 minutes before it starts. And Tigers break out of their huddle. The men will be taking on Lee in a GSC game. Tigers were defeated by Union in a big game Thursday night, 88-80. So they're looking to bounce back and get a win against Lee. Lee beat the Tigers on January 8th, 66-63. So the Tigers are looking to get a bounce back win today against Lee. Lee set to inbound it. Duncan gets it, crosses midcourt on the right side, guarded by Dent. Duncan, right side, and a foul's going to be called on Bria Dent. And that'll send Julia Duncan to the foul line to shoot 2. Duncan, first free throw is up, and it's good to put Lee up 59-47. Second one's up, and it's good to put Lee up 13. Butler gets the ball, 41 on the game clock, as she crosses midcourt, gets it left side to Watts to Dent, left wing. Dent up top to Arnold. Arnold, right side to Butler. She turns around, up top to Dent. Dent to Arnold, to Tasia. Tasia to Watts. Watts goes up, and she misses the layup, got her own rebound, goes back up, no good. Ball goes to Haley Schubert. 13 on the game clock. Schubert will likely just dribble this one out as Lee will improve to 15-3 overall and 8-2 in GSC play. And West Alabama will drop to 12-6 and 6-4 in GSC play. And that will do it for us for the women's game. Lee gets the win 60-47. We will have the men's game for you. We're going to take about a 15-20 minute break before we come back on with the men's game. The men's game is scheduled for likely about a 4:13 start time. sometime in that area. So we will be back on the air on Sly 104.9 and the UWA Athletics YouTube live stream. I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Wayne Grant, who's back at the studio for us. And that will do it. Go Tigers.